Hello, good evening, and welcome to the 2022 Southside Youth Fest, courtesy of Court Theater and our Education Initiative. My name is Camila Rashid. I'm the Director of Education here at Court Theater, and I'm super excited to share the fan favorites that resulted from our festival this year. We really wanted to make an opportunity, especially during the virtual period of COVID, that allowed us to still connect with teens, still hear their stories, still encourage them to be creative, and to provide an invitation to the Southside that was writ large, not just to the schools that we work with in our residencies, but to any Southside teen who really felt like they had something to say and wanted to share it through this venue. So we're super excited for the voices that were uplifted most by the community this year in our voting period, and I can't wait to share them with you. I hope that you enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Kaylin James, and this is my submission poem called Mind Games. At times, I feel as if I don't exist. No close friends, no one that cares for me, not a single person. I get this constant feeling of irrelevance. I just don't know why. No one loves you. You're truly alone. These thoughts reoccur in my mind as I live my life day to day. But as time goes on and I recollect my thoughts, I noticed I always have a friend to talk to. My dad checks in on me consistently. I love you is directed towards me every day. People from all around show me kindness. So why do I feel this way? Maybe it's just a lie. Maybe it's just mind games.
Hey everybody, my name is Ian Alphonse. I'm 17 and I attend Mount Carmel High School. I play football, basketball, baseball, soccer, wrestling, karate, swimming, track, and ballet. Aside from sports, I really like art, and that's something that I just found out because of Miss Carol's art class. And this is my junior year, and this was my first time doing art, doing anything besides stick figures. Honestly, my favorite kind of art is like painting, and I really like using acrylic paints, and I like mixing paints. I don't just use like primary colors. One of my favorite artists is Jacob Lawrence. I like how most of his artworks are depicted during the Civil Rights Movement. My whole life, everybody's known me for being an athlete, and now I have a new love, and that's art, and I want to share that with you guys.
don't want you to leave. On my knees begging you to flourish, and for you to allow water to flow through your veins and beautifully shaped crystals to come through the rain. I don't want you to leave. I'm afraid you will perish, and with so little left of you to cherish, the glaciers melting, the oil spilling, the fishes dying seem nightmarish. Anxiety bubbling so deep in me, I stare at the flowers you've grown and the trees you've given life to, yet I know that humanity's destruction will leave you alone. I can feel the hot oil and water spilling through your veins, burning so deep the air is polluted by so many planes, hearing the waves crashing so hard, trees catching on fire, I can feel they're charred. So I don't want you to leave, but I don't fault you for something that's not your choice. Even when I scream at the top of my lungs, words bubbling that make me heave. Wipe us clean from this earth, I ask of you. Create fresh grass and trees and grow your roots. Rebuild the earth, mother, and then rejoice. So I'll know I have to leave first, because the sucking of your soul will leave you shallow. And I often think about how the companies made it worse. The human race was just too callow.
Wow. Right? Aren't Southside teens amazing? Every day I have the privilege of supporting teaching artists who work with Southside teens, and we know how amazing they are. We really made this festival because we want to share those amazing voices with all of you. I wanted to say congratulations to Ian, Caitlin, and Zalea for telling such beautiful stories. I hope that in that griot tradition that is so important, that helps us to understand where we are by the stories we decide to uplift, that we learned something from these young people today, that we maybe had a little more introspection about what young people are thinking about and care about now than we did earlier today. I hope that you enjoyed these stories. I know I certainly did, and I'll see you again next year.